for being here today. Welcome to BlueSync. Carrie and I are coming at you from a little bit of a warmer place than northern Michigan right now, but I won't say too much. So I want to talk about two specific things today. One is listings to leads, and one is Facebook related, because I have seen a lot of our ads come through pretty being disapproved, and I want to talk about why that reason is. I did post about it on the admin group, but I do want to show everybody specifically what we're talking about. So you have to see the questions from yours if there are questions coming in. If everyone can see me okay, hopefully that's my main concern. Okay, cool. So the first thing I want to talk about is this Facebook thing before we get into listings to leads. So if you guys remember back in August, Facebook did roll out a bunch of fair housing rules and regulations, and basically made housing a special category on Ads Manager, but they did not add anything to boosted posts until now. So I've seen a lot of our ads, like I said, come through and get disapproved, and I did post about this, but I want to show you guys specifically what we're talking about here when you're doing a boosted post on Facebook. There's one new step that we need to take in order to make sure our ads get approved. So if you're doing a listing post, and I go down here to click boost post, what you're going to notice now on the left hand side over here, the objective, the post button stuff, you'll see a special ad category. And right now it's turned off. And you'll see right here, ads for credit, employment, or housing offers. We need to check this box now. And that will allow us to continue to boost a post. Now, if you don't check it, it will allow your boost to go through under review, but it will get disproved at a certain point, disapproved. It will be shut down and it won't go out. So you need to make sure you click this box for special ad category. And then you need to make sure you change it from employment to housing. And it says ads for real estate listings, homeowners insurance, mortgage loans, or other related opportunities. And that's the keys. A lot of our agents are going to try to be kind of sneaky with this and go, well, maybe this one's not for a specific listing, so I don't need to actually check this box. But anything that is real estate related needs to have this housing box checked. Okay? So there's not really any ifs, ands, or buts about it. There might be a couple that are on the line, but anything related to home, real estate services needs to have that box checked. So we change it to on, we change it to housing, and then we go down here when we make our audience. So now, we're going to have a few limited categories, a few more limits than previously. But anything that, as long as you check that box, anything that you check in here is going to be allowed by Fair Housing. Because you'll see it right here. Some detailed options are unavailable, so those aren't even going to be searchable for you. So when you do Facebook ads, make sure that you check this box. You turn this little knob on to special ad category, and then you change that ad category to housing. Are there any questions on that? Here, do you see anything coming through?
Nope, no questions.
Okay, cool. So we're going to move on to part two. But again, if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out. If you've done some ads this week that you thought may have been disproved, please check those and make sure that you did check that box. You would just need to go and click boost again, and you'd be able to redo it. So make sure you check that box. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about real quick today is your listings to leads auto videos. So part of the feature for listings to leads for offices and for agents is that they will create these videos for us free of charge, automatically done when you have a listing. It's not overly amazing, right? It's it's like photos going through, it's movement, it shows the address and price at the bottom. It's nothing too fancy, but they've the first thing I want to say is that, first of all, these videos aren't meant to be a listing video. What I mean by that is that this does not replace a drone photography or a drone video or a video of a walkthrough of the home or anything. What these are actually for is search engine optimization on Google. What I mean by that is that, first of all, Google owns YouTube. And you'll see that the titles of these videos are the address and then the agent's name. These help these videos be seen on Google. So if people were to search the addresses, these videos come up on that first page pretty high. So I'm not saying that these videos should be shared on social media, should be posted anywhere, but I want to show you how to use these, because again, any additional exposure you can show your sellers, hey, here's one of my previous listings, and guess what? All I had to do was get, I have a program that automatically creates these videos, and boom, they help show up on the first page. So I want to show you, are those okay questions?
Yeah, Ray had a question. Is it okay to read it right now?
Yeah, please.
She did a commercial listing ad last week and it was approved, but she had not checked that box because it was a commercial listing. Should she have checked that anyway?
Yep, anything about real estate, essentially. So that's a great question. And you know, they literally, I just saw the ad start getting disapproved. I think that's disapproved, disproved, I don't know, disapproved like Monday. Like it's a pretty, or I'm sorry, maybe early last week, but because, or late last week, but because it is new, there's going to be some things that slip past it. So you will get an email that says your ad, actually, let me show you one of them. You'll get an email, and I'll get it too, that says your ad is, some of your ads are disapproved. And it'll kind of look like this, right? Your ads, you have ads that aren't running, and they'll say it's because of they don't comply with the advertising policy. So if you were to go in and try again and boost it, you would have to check that box. Other point, just while I'm thinking about it, don't forget the text in the ads rule, guys. Don't have text in the ads on Facebook. If it's in a post, that's totally fine. If you're advertising it, it should not have text in those ads. We've spoken about that before. You can find more in-depth stuff on the YouTube channel there. So going to listings to leads quick. What other questions, or was that?
So Sue, we are actually not torturing a cat. We just need a little bit of WD-40 here on the islands. We're in a borrowed office.
We borrowed an office when an agent was in a meeting, and then the meeting got out, so the agent kept coming in. So
we apologize for the background noise. And Terry and Deanna just said hello.
We'll keep the cat down. Sorry about that, guys. So what I want to show you guys is how to set up your listings to leads YouTube, your auto-generated videos if they're not done already. So I'm just going to log in, as I always do, to the Cadillac office, because that's the account that I use. So from listings to leads, here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to go up to profile in the upper right-hand corner, you know, your little person, and then click on profile. From here, on your main account page, on the left-hand side, towards the bottom, the second to last one, you'll see it says YouTube connection. If you click on that, it's basically going to ask you to connect a channel to YouTube. Or sorry, connect a YouTube channel to your listings to leads account. Now I'm going to delete this one because this was actually my account. So what you'll see is it'll look like this if you have not done this before. And they have a tutorial here, which I have up on a different slide. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to click authorize your YouTube channel. And then it's going to take me to all of my emails that I have set up here. And I'm going to pick the account that I want to connect. And it's basically like you're connecting your Facebook page to something. Right now I've got 3 different channels under this email. So I'm going to pick the one that I want to connect. I'm going to choose it. It's giving me a little notice. Don't worry, I'm going to listings to leads because I was just there. And then it's saying, hey, we want to upload videos to your channel. Is that cool? And then you're basically like, yep, that sounds great. They go, thank you. And boom, now I've got my channel connected. And just like that, we're all set. According to what I've seen from listings to leads themselves, that's all you have to do. So you go to your account, you go to your YouTube connection, and you click authorize. And so that will help, and then you'll be able to, you know, if on an agent profile, there might be a box here that says auto-generate YouTube listing videos. Just make sure that box is checked, and then your videos will happen automatically. So if you want to access those videos where they are, all you have to do from listings to leads is click on listings up here in the upper left corner. And then all of your listings are here. Of course, you know, I'm in as an office right now. And again, I'm in as an office, so not all of our agents might actually have these up and running, but I'm just going to show you where they would be. If you were to click on tasks on the right-hand side under all those, you know, little buttons. Here, can you make sure your screen's not frozen? Because it looks like it might be. There we go.
A little delayed.
Okay, it's just a bit delayed. So let me go back just to make sure we all did see that. So when I clicked on the listings, I just picked the listing that I wanted to use, and then I clicked on tasks. You see this bar right here, tasks. I'm going to go down and pick a listing. It's going to take me here. And if I click on this just listed marketing, what you'll see if you scroll to the bottom is the YouTube listing video. Now, this agent did not have them turned on for their property, and I actually can't do it from the admin level, but actually let me see if I can do it from active marketing. There we go. I could check it, or if I click on the down arrow, it'll say generate a video. So if you didn't have it done previously, but you want a video generated for that listing, let's say you just wanted to set it up, you could click generate a video, and they would generate it for that listing. And they actually let you choose what music they want, and then they would generate it and upload it directly to that YouTube channel. So this is, again, only if you wanted to do it, you know, after the fact. You would be able to go in and change it this way, but you do have the ability to do one after the fact, or if you check that box moving forward, all of your listings should have it auto-generated. And again, from that point on, there's really not that much you have to do at all. The videos will go to YouTube. They will have a link right there in the description to see more, and it will be, a lead generating page for that property. So the main purpose, like I said, is for search engine optimization for your listings, to get on that front page of Google, to get a little bit higher. I wouldn't really be sharing these videos on Facebook just because they're not, they don't replace a listing video, but they do really help get you some great SEO. So again, just to walk us through it one more time while I wait for any questions. When you're logged into Listings to Leads, just go up to your profile in the upper right-hand corner, click Profile, and then on the left, you're going to want to click YouTube Connection, and then make sure you connect your YouTube channel. If you as an agent don't have a YouTube channel, you can get one automatically crafted through your CB Great Lakes, CB Schmidt, Ohio, Florida Homes email address. You just sign into that, and then when you go to YouTube, you literally up in the corner, it'll ask you to create an account. You can do that from right up here in the corner.
So the question from Sue was, should it be an office-specific YouTube channel?
Great question, Sue. On a company level, we do have just kind of a YouTube channel that they all go to. I don't remember, Fred set it up. It used to be on the Main Schmidt family of companies YouTube channel, but we switched it over. So they do, it should, if for an office, be set up that way. And I wish I could remember what the actual name was off the top of my head, but there is one set up. That's not good. My connection's still here, so I think people can still hear me, but
I'm back. It's good.
Okay. So yeah, so there is a YouTube channel set up, but if you wanted to set up an office one to run them through, that's absolutely up to you. You could totally do that and then just connect it that way. But they should automatically be going to a certain YouTube channel already. But agents can also obviously set up their own and have them automatically generated. Any other questions?
No.
No? Okay, well, I'm going to give it about another 30, 60 seconds to see if there are any. But like I said, with Facebook, please make sure that you are checking that box when you're doing your ads. Make sure that you are checking or turning the switch on, and then making sure you're going from employment to housing. And then from there, we're also going to make sure that we are if we're doing listings to leads and we want to use those videos, make sure your profile is set up correctly by just adding the channel, and you should be all set from there. We don't see any other questions coming in. We had a connection error, so if you guys can't hear me, or I can't see any other questions coming in, but if you do have questions, of course, you can email myself or Carrie. We'll make sure to get those. But I think that's going to do it for now. So thank you guys for participating. Thank you for being here. If you have questions, let us know. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week, and we will see you sometime soon.